Bear crawls are going to be first. So take your time with this warm up. Warm those shoulders up a little bit more, maybe even 2. 3, 2, 1. Full jumping jack. Out nice and wide for me. Really open, open, open up at those shoulders this time too. You got 4, 3, 2, into a shuffle. Coming right to here. Open up at the hips then for me. We're going to drop down to the ground into a set of mountain climbers after this one, so just get ready to go. This is going to be really helpful for those squats. Down to that mountain climber, 15 seconds down here. Hitting for another 5 seconds, then you'll rotate onto your back. We're coming to those hip rotations. 2, 1, switch them up. You could probably do this one for a lot longer than 15 seconds too, so if that back's a little tight from sitting a lot, this is a good one to do before the workout too. 3, 2, 1, glute bridges up, squeeze and drive at those glutes as much as you can each time. This will be an exercise in the workout too, so focus on that form right now. We're going to be up in just a little bit. 3, 2, and 1. Stand them up into those frog squats. Once again, legs are out nice and wide right here. Take your time with these. These are ones you don't really want to speed through. Spend a little bit more time down at the bottom if you want to open up those hips. 3, 2, 1, into that cross body. Jump, shuffle. Gonna come right into high knees after this one, and then you're moving into a set of burpees. 3, 2, 1, high knees, right in place. Last one, that burpee, you're gonna drop all the way down to the ground. I think you guys know what a burpee is. All the way down to here. Boom, jump them up. Always walk if you need. 3, 2, 1, burpee down. Last set of the warm-ups, last set of the warm-ups. Four, we're gonna go bear crawls first. 3, 2, 1, and get ready to roll. So I want you to really focus on a nice straight back that whole time. If you have wrist issues at all, give me a duck walk forward and a duck walk back. We want to try to keep the weight evenly distributed between arms and legs. 3, 2, 1, go. Doesn't really matter how many steps you take with that bear crawl too. Just use the space you have around you, moving back and forth, back and forth. Once again, especially in this first workout, take your time with this movement. Take them slow, controlled. It'll be really difficult to keep that core tight the whole time. It'll inhibit your breathing a bit, but we don't want to let that back just pop up into the air. You got 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and relax. So we have 2 of these in a row, and then we switch up exercises. We'll be into that plank push-up position next. Big key too, so watch yourself if you can, or just think about that back. I want to stay nice and flat into this tabletop position pretty much that whole time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Back again, set number 2. I always say too with these movement ones, if you don't want to feel confined to your own house, move about the space if you want. You don't just have to go forward and back. Do a little bit of lateral motion too. Feel free to hit what you want. We're rolling 10 more seconds, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Next up, coming down into a push-up. So 2 push-ups, quick shoulder tap. Notice I'm trying not to shift my weight too far. And if I need, spread those feet a little further than normal to give yourself a little bit of balance in that tap. Or drop down to the knees if you need to as well. 3, 2, 1, go. Whoopsie. So 2 push-ups, 2 shoulder taps. Try to really think here too. If you have one side that's a lot more challenging on those shoulder taps, be cognizant of that, because a lot of times you'll tend to put a lot more effort and use that arm a lot more in the push-ups too. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Those arms are gonna get a bit of a break after this because we have squats after this one. So try to keep moving in those push-ups that whole time. Even if you just hold a plank or do one push-up, 2 taps, that's fine too. 10 seconds left. Last set of push-ups for a bit. Coming into the squats next. 5, 4, 3, 2, ready yourself up. 1, and go. On those push-ups, don't let those elbows flare too far out to the side. We want to keep them decently close to that body. Generally, the closer the hands are, the more triceps you'll use as opposed to the wider stance. You'll be using a little bit more chest. 10 more seconds, 10 more seconds. Always fine to do half of them on your knees, half on your toes. Adjust how you need. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Hang them down there for a bit if you want, but we're gonna be standing up into those squats next. So for here too, if you have a little bit of weight, this is a good opportunity to just hold something out in front, pop something onto your back too. Otherwise, hands are up onto your head. And I want you to move into just a consistent squat. 3, 2, 1, go. Adjust the height or the range of motion as you need to. So if you can only pop down to here, that's fine for right now. But in these squats, since they're only 35 seconds, and especially if you don't have any weight, really try to focus on some activation. Drive those feet into the ground. Squeeze through those glutes and really power and use those glutes to help drive you up. Give me a nice strong form 2. Those arms should kind of help open you up and keep that chest up nice and tall to prevent you from falling forward. 3, 2, and 1, relax. If you think, hey, I'm pretty advanced, add a little bit of a jump into it too. I wouldn't suggest trying to go into a full jump each time, but feel free to add just a little bit of jump. If you don't have any weight, you want to crank them up a bit. Hitting 5 seconds, then we're back to the bear crawls after this. 3, 2, 1, go. Knees are trying to track over those toes. A little further away, but I figure this crew is pretty damn good at squats that whole time, so you guys know what you're doing with these squats. A little wider base will generally help you get a little bit more range of motion too. Probably a little bitsy wider than shoulder width. You'll be good to go. 10 more seconds, 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Some of these strength workouts, and we'll move to the bear crawls right after this rest, are great because they're not necessarily as heavy weights like in that squat, but you can focus on your form and then think about, hey, if I feel one side of myself leaning to one side or I'm using one side of my muscles a little bit more intently, really try to focus on that feeling throughout the workout. 3, 2, bear crawls down, 1, go. Don't worry about how many times you come back and forth into this one. We just kind of want to keep moving and stay in almost that bent over squatted position. 3, 2, and 1. Same thing as before. If those wrists give you issues, just pop up into a duck walk. Still going to get a lot of lower body activation here. 15 seconds left. Last time we're doing this exercise too. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. When we're into these bear crawls too, keep a nice neutral neck, so I don't want to be looking straight forward. You're not tucking your head either, just essentially looking straight downward. 15 seconds left. Last 5 seconds, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Boom. Good work. Drop yourself down. We're back into a push-up again. If those got really difficult last time, find something elevated to put your hands on. I usually use this guy or up to here. Do the exact same movement. 10 seconds left. We're into those push-ups. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Start off at the knees if your shoulders and arms maybe need a little bit of a break from those bear crawls. And one big key component on these two, I know that push-up gets tough, but try not to rush the shoulder tap. Slow and controlled on that shoulder tap. We're not just trying to speed through them. We want to activate that core, stabilize yourself a little bit in that rotation. 5 seconds, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. $15 more. Try to punch as hard as you can onto these push-ups and just keep yourself moving. Big key is even if you stop doing push-ups, hold yourself in that plank. 3, 2, 1, go. "20 seconds down. Fight, fight, fight to keep hitting push-ups. Drop to the knees if you need them. You got 5 seconds left. Maybe finish 2 more push-ups, 2 more taps. 3, 2, and relax. Stand them on back up. We got 2 last sets of squats. Shake those arms out a bitsy too. The next 3 exercises are a little bit more core-based, or at least 2 of them are. So grind it on these push-ups. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, go. I think I said push-ups again, but hit them on these squats. Make sure when you finish that squat, when you're going a little bit quicker, come to that full extension so those hips drive forward, those glutes squeeze as they come forward too. Finish strong in that full hip extension. You're hitting about 5 more seconds, 5 more seconds. Looks like everybody's rocking some kind of weight here too. 3, 2, and relax. Good, drop them on down. Last set of squats, we got a minute rest up after this one too. So give me 35 full seconds of those squats. 10 left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Keep those squats coming for the last 10 seconds. Big key, once again, make them consistent, make them consistent. 3 left, 2, and relax. Take a water break. So catch yourself if you need to, grab a mat if you need to right now, because the next 2 exercises will be down on the ground. Then we're back up. So when I was talking about those squats too, is even though they're unweighted and you're doing them for 35 seconds, try to maybe see if, hey, if I'm favoring one side or if one side feels a little bit weaker too, because then that's something that you can really try to work on in some of these body weight stuff. So next exercise, you're down onto the ground. We're just extending arms and legs at the same time. So your head can kind of rest if you want to. Squeeze through the glutes. Hold up for a second. Back down. Don't just flop down. Try to control yourself a little bit. Going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. I mentioned it before too, but try to activate those glutes. Lift the legs up off the ground so not everything is on that lower back. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. This can be a tricky exercise too, since not a lot of times we put a lot of emphasis specifically on that lower back, or essentially the muscles that take your spine from here to here. So they're a lot smaller muscles too, but we really want to try to focus on those. Good balancer for a lot of other exercises. Once again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Hit just another 10 seconds here, and then we'll flip you around onto your back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. So next one, hold might be a little bit goofy, but we're in this V-up hold. So if you can kind of see, this is going to be tough. So if that's tough, what I would suggest is just hold yourself down a little bit lower. So right here, I'm kind of pushed forward or rolled forward a bit. When I say 2 V-ups, I want you to drop down, give me 2 V-ups. If that's too tough to, hold into this Russian twist position. So 3, 2, 1, hold them up right here. My upper back is just up off the ground a little bit, as opposed to that Russian twist where I'm up onto my butt. 2 V-ups all the way down, then you're right back into that hold. If that hold is tough enough, don't worry about those V-ups too. 2 V-ups, back down. 3, 2, 1, and relax. So we're gonna hit the same thing. If that was really wonky, really awkward, this one's a little bit trickier, I think, to teach through the screen. Then drop down into that Russian twist hold. You can still come into 2 V-ups as well. You're just on your butt a little bit more. So back up in 3, 2, 1, down into that hold. 2 V-ups. Hold, hold, hold. Try to activate 2. Squeeze that core for me right now. 2 V-ups. Fight through into that hold. We're almost done. You got 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Last 2 V-ups. And then hold for 3 seconds. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good, good, good. Good work. You can stand them on up. We're into that sprinter stance. So this one's probably going to get pretty difficult. You're going to drop your leg back and drive into a jump upward. So it's a full lunge back into this explosive little knee drive. We're going to go one leg the whole time, one leg the other whole time. 3, 2, 1, go. If you need, if that jumps a little much, just come into a straight calf raise up at the front. These are going to get pretty tough pretty quick, so don't worry about speed on them. And if you need, just take it back into a normal lunge backward as well. So just a lunge here, little knee drive, lunge here, little knee drive. 10 more seconds, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Switch up legs. If you were switching up throughout that set, feel free to keep switching up. I changed it to make one leg do it the entire time. Get you guys just a little bit more fatigued and give those legs a little bit more work as opposed to worrying about so many transitions. So, other leg is coming back right now. 3, 2, 1, and go. Opposite arm, opposite knee will come up. If you're alternated right now, don't worry about that too much. That's fine. Once again here, since we're doing a little unilateral work, this is a great opportunity to really figure out where you're a little bit more stable or maybe a little bit more unstable. Use that to work on some of those deficiencies. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Drop them on back down. If you kept moving that whole time, props to y'all, because that is difficult to do for 35 seconds. Back down onto your stomachs. Extend and back. So we got 2 sets here. If you want to grab a pillow to rest between sets, grab them next. 3, 2, 1, go. Try to think about breathing too in some of these little bit more isometric holds. It's easy just to hold your breath throughout a lot of the workout and a lot of the sets, but catch a little breath in between, coming up and down. We do want to stay nice and strong here, so you're probably not breathing too much outward on the way up. 2, 1, and relax. Drop them down. One last set of these babies, flip them around. Pushing 5. Last set here. 3, 2, 1, and go. Good, good, good. Try to get those legs up as far as you can off the ground while still keeping them straight. That's usually a little bit tougher than getting the arms up into the air. We want to try to really activate through those glutes to help get those legs off the ground. 10 more seconds. 2, 1, and relax. So like I said, if those V-sit holds are a little bit tough for you, roll yourself forward into a little bit more of that Russian twist hold. You're essentially just shifting your weight up onto your butt. I'll tell you when to hit 2 V-ups. We got 3, 2, 1. Hold yourself up. 2 V-ups. Drop them down. Back up into that hold. That lower back can be flat on the ground too. Perfectly fine. 2, 1, 2 V-ups. 2 V-ups. 2 more than hold. 2 more than hold. Almost done. 2 and 1. Relax. So just try and make a little difference as opposed to here. You can see my whole back is flat on the ground, where now I've shifted forward and my abs are turned on. That's what we're really trying to shoot for. It is real tricky though, but really try to fight them on out for that. Nix the V-ups if it gets tough. 3, 2, 1, hold them. V-up. 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 V-ups. You got 10 seconds left. Hold for 10, hold for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Pull them on back, good. We're up into that lunge back again, one more time. So if halfway through you can't really jump anymore, you say, oof, I'm really tired, come back into a lunge. Still keep those lunges coming that whole time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Stepping back, drive that knee. Stepping back, drive that knee. Speed's not really the key here, but try to explode upward. Get up off that ground if you can, off that front foot. We're up at 15 seconds left. Keep those lunges coming, keep those lunges coming. Good kicks, y'all, good knee drives, good knee drives. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, relax. I'd rather have you give me a nice strong lunge and not worry too much about the knee drive if that hits you a little bit, as opposed to stepping backward into a half lunge and jumping up. Focus on that lunge. Other legs coming up right now. 5, 4, longer break after this. 3, 2, 1, go. If you get a little off balance as you step backward, catch yourself before you come into that jump, as opposed to just going right into it. So balance yourself out before you hit that jump. 15 seconds, we got a full minute break after this. Doing well, Peggy, good rebound, good rebound. You guys are all moving well right now too. Great job, great job. 4, 3, 2, 1, and boom, kill it, relax. 1 full minute rest, 1 full minute rest. Give yourself a nice little high five for making it through that last exercise, because those skips can get pretty rough. Essentially just doing a lunge jump that whole time through. So we have 2 more exercises that are a little bit more core based, and then we're up. Gonna finish with that broad jump into the back pedal. So as you're catching your water, just watch me. I'll explain what each one we're gonna be doing. So these ones are all gonna be pretty simple. 2 is first set, grab weight if you want, pop them onto those hips or whatever is comfortable, just into the glute bridges. Big key, squeeze the glutes, try to isolate the glutes from the hamstrings. Second exercise, you're coming into a shoulder tap. So right now, a lot of my weight is shifted towards my hands as opposed to back towards my feet. Try and do a lot of shoulder stability here. Last one, broad jump yourself forward. Quick little duck walk backwards. Final pod we got, we'll finish them on out here and get you on your way for the day. So pop down to the ground. We're gonna start those glute bridges in about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Plant those feet down into the ground. Keep the heels maybe a little bit more in balance as opposed to just driving forward on the front of the feet. So if you take the heels, or if you just have, I'll show you in a bit. 15 seconds, 15 seconds. Hold at the top for just a second. Get as much tension as you can through those glutes, core 2, and then slow, steady down. 3, 2, 1, and relax. So what I was saying is, if you just bring your toes up off the ground, that can sometimes help give you a little bit more activation through the glutes, as opposed to, if my heels are off, I'll use a little bit more calf and hamstring. 1 more set. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Fifteen more seconds, 15 more seconds. If you have a little bit of a tough time isolating those hamstrings versus the glutes might be a good idea, just to try turning your glutes on when you're sitting in a chair, anything like that. Relax. So you can essentially just try to fire up the glutes throughout the day. Next exercise, we're just in that pike position. So like I said, big key here is most of my weight is on my shoulders. If you really want to too, you can come into this pike push-up where you go 2 shoulder taps, 2 pike push-ups. You essentially just come straight down, straight back up. 3, 2, 1, and shoulder taps to start. So that pike push-up is going to be pretty advanced, and you want to be in a pretty solid V position for it. It's going to use a lot more of your shoulders as opposed to recruiting your chest in some of those normal push-ups. 3, 2, 1, relax. Once again, this is a little trickier exercise, I think, to coach and teach through the screen. So if you're having trouble with it, what I would just suggest, stick with the shoulder taps. So we want a lot of weight onto those shoulders, consistent, steady motion, almost kind of mimicking a handstand that you would be in. 3, 2, 1, go. If you maybe find you have a little bit of an issue being in that inverted position the whole time too, what I would suggest for next round, we come through, grab a little weight or something like that, and you can do an isolated, just shoulder pulse above your head. 3, 2, 1, boom, relax. Give yourself a little bit of space coming out. This time I want you to come into a big old broad jump, quick back pedal, back, broad jump again. If that broad jump is a little tricky, or you don't want to put a lot of weight on those knees, ankles, hips, or anything, come down into a big step duck walk, quick step back. 3, 2, 1, go. Broad jump forward, nice soft landing. Quick steps back for me. On that back pedal, what I want you to try to not do, don't come back up into a full standing position. We want you in a little bit of a squat each time. Lauren, it looks like you're just going to jump through the camera each time. It looks like a powerful jump. I like it. 10 more seconds, 10 more seconds. Landing with both those feet at the same time. Hitting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So if you maybe too want to still jump, but you don't want to put as much pressure onto those knees or hips, come into 2 or 3 smaller jumps so you cover a little bit more distance, and then back into that back pedal. Because that one broad jump for distance, if you can't land too softly, it's going to cause you an issue down the road. 3, 2, 1, go. If you have the space too, you can even do 2 big broad jumps as well. Those broad jumps, as you get tired, are probably going to start to get shorter and shorter. Don't worry if they do. Just try to keep them coming. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 1 more drop, broad jump, 2, and 1. Ease back. That's a tough one. That'll be a good one to finish up. We're back down to those glute bridges next. 2 sets, then we got the shoulder taps, 2 more sets of the broad jumps. We got about 5 seconds here. Use this time to recover. 3, 2, 1, and go. Reps aren't that important here. We just want activation into those glutes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Full extension at those hips. Back on down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. One last set of these babies. It looks like everybody's just lying out of screen right now. Perfect form at this point. Probably just lying on your back, chilling out. Nice work. 3, 2, last set. 1, go. This is a little easier exercise, a little bit more isolated. 2, so really keep moving with them. And then thinking about, hey, we have a pretty tough one to finish up with. So gun it on that last set. Maybe even those last 2 sets. 10 seconds, 10 left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So we're into that pike position back again. If you want to try the push-up now, great opportunity to as well. But like I said, if that inverted position is a little tough for you, you can either just stand or sit and come into just these shoulder press pulses. So if maybe you felt your blood rushing to your head a little bit, stand up, shoulder press, pulse. If you don't have any weights, bring the shoulders out in front. 3, 2, 1, go. Once again, trying to think about shifting the weight towards those hands and those shoulders. 10 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last little round of these babies, then we're standing back up. Get ready for some solid broad jumps. 10 to go. 3, 2, 1, go. Last thing you really have to do with your arms, upper body or shoulders. So really stick in that position that whole time. You got 35 seconds of total work here. We're already down 20. We're down 20. So you just got 15 left for me, 15 left. Doing a great job right here. If those shoulders get tired in this one, you can always shift that weight back just a bit towards those feet. Play with the movement. 3, 2, 1, boom, relax. Okay, final round out. What I would suggest is as your jumps start to get a little bit smaller and you start to get a little bit more tired. So if I can jump all the way out to here with the first jump and then maybe 8 jumps down the road, it takes me 2. Travel the same distance with that jump each time. 3, 2, broad jump, 1, and go. So if you have space for 2, 2 jumps out, bump them all the way back. Big key, soft landing, soft landing. And it is gonna help out a lot if you maybe just go smaller jumps into that back pedal. 20 seconds done, 20 seconds done. Go 5 more seconds, 2 more jumps in, and relax. All right, last set of the day, everybody. These broad jumps, regardless of how far you're jumping, they're tough. 10 seconds left, 10 seconds left. Take that jump always down to a duck walk if you need, or just into a quick small jump. 3, last set, 2, 1, and go. Broad jump forward, duck walk back. Stabilize yourself. You're down into a little half squat on that duck walk backward. 2 quick little steps on that back pedal. Feet are still decently wide. You're into a squat position that whole time. Chest up tall, 2. 15 seconds left, 15 seconds. Shoot for about 3 more rounds maybe. Last 10 seconds here. Good work, Pascal. Good work, Meredith. I see you jumping in front of the screen. Good job, good job. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Boom, cash yourself on out. Give yourself a hand too. That was especially tough exercise to finish up with. So props to y'all for coming on in. Good work, good work. Catch your breath right here. Just slow that breath down a little bit too. So next week up, we've been doing Foxtrot, I believe, every day Monday. We're gonna switch that up just a bit, and we'll be doing bears, if that means anything to you. So it's 18 exercises, still cardio based. You're essentially just doing them for longer periods of time. So it'll be a full minute at a time. If anybody actually remembers that and comes back on Monday and says, oh, great, we're doing bears, we're working for 1 minute at a time, it'll be impressive, but I just wanted to give you a heads up for the rest of the week. Always have other opportunities too. We got yoga tomorrow at noon and CrossFit at 3 on Fridays as well. So tune into some of those other ones too. You guys did really well today, especially on some of those a little bit more high intensity exercises too. So give yourself a hand. Yeah, Chelsea, I will post too. So we are recording these. We've been posting some of them up on kind of different YouTube pages. What our plan is to do is to just upload them all to our RecFit account as well. So after this, I'll upload kind of both of the two from this week, and then kind of send you guys out the link on Monday too, or I'll just send it out this week as well, so you can find them. I did cut my hair. It does not look good. It's a very weird mohawk type look. But thank you, Kara. But yeah, we do record them. This has gone off the rails pretty quickly. And then we can, I'll send them out too on Monday when I send that email out, just to show you all the link up to where they're uploaded and where they will continue to be uploaded too. Other than that, super job everybody today. Hopefully it stays sunny and warm. Adios, y'all.